Welcome back to the Why Are We Like That podcast with your esteemed hosts, Alex, Hunter, and Ty. And
Hi, guys.
Hello.
we are just going to shoot the shit and be silly gooses for a little bit and hopefully entertain you guys. How are you guys doing today?
I have had a rough week.
You don't say.
I'm in the same boat.
It has been just a week from hell. But this one thing made my entire week worth it. And one of my coworkers, so I love like conspiracy theories. I love the paranormal. I love the everything else. God damn it, you fucking I love like paranormal, you know, I listen to a lot of podcasts about like ghost stories and creatures, cryptids, whatever. And one of the cryptids that I really like is the story of Mothman. And one of my fuck you, I like Mothman.
Mothman.
Leave me alone.
There's no need to be shy. Mothman.
But my coworker was telling me about this museum out in like West Virginia that has a statue of Mothman.
The Mothman.
Yeah, it's at Point Pleasant.
Yeah. But so if you look at the picture here, and I'll put it somewhere on the screen right here. First of all, why the fuck is he jacked?
Well, all right. So you don't fly over the Point Pleasant Bridge and be a flabby piece of shit. You're gonna be fucking swole.
Fair enough. But more importantly, if you want to look at the photo, why is he double cheeked up on a Tuesday? My man's got a dump truck. It ain't the wings that be flapping.
You don't even hear the wings.
Clapping.
You don't even hear the wings go flapping by. Just all you hear is
exactly.
as he's flying by.
Here's what makes it better. I joke because he's a Mothman, right? Every time his ass claps, it's like fairy dust, that moth dust.
It's just it's not pollen. It's just this guy don't know how to shower.
Oh.
Mothman, if you're out there, we'd love to sponsor you and have you on our episode.
He just gets on and it's just one of us is holding a lamp and just and then freaks out.
Not Mothman, no!
No, get down!
Start beating him with a newspaper.
Get the bug spray.
Shit, I killed Mothman.
Lindsay just walks in with fucking Raid. He's like, why'd you let the bug in the house? He was our guest. What are you doing?
She's not even spraying Mothman. She's just spraying one of us.
She just walks in Alex's room.
Lindsay, it's me, it's Alex, stop!
She's like, yeah, I know. Oh, shit.
Oh, now that was my exciting news for this week.
Okay.
Why
Just a cheeked up Mothman.
Well, what about you, Hunter? You got anything new going on this week?
No, not really. Just like Alex, a week from fucking hell.
Oh, work is just kicking your guys' ass, or what?
Yeah, that with just customers.
Oh, retail's the best, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Sure is.
It's been 84 years.
Well, that's too damn bad.
I'm telling this, Grandpa.
I can imagine explaining like my day-to-day with like customers on the phone and because being in the plumbing industry, you deal with that a lot.
100%.
Explaining something like that to my grandpa and just like, yeah, this lady, she was just so upset over us not ordering the right part and having to come back, and she's just being an asshole and this and that. He would just be like, why didn't you get the right part? What the hell? Yes, Grandpa, I know. That doesn't sound bad. Back in my day, we used to walk both ways to school uphill in a blizzard while fighting bears.
Grandpa, how do you walk uphill both ways?
You see this scar right here? That's a 1973 Toyota. Where'd you get that? I was walking to school. What the fuck?
You know what?
So you're-
Fun fact: when I was a freshman in high school, I walked to work, or I walked to school, not work. And you know, you're walking in the morning, so I'd have fucking headphones on. I'm crossing the street one day, and I'm in a school zone because we live next to an elementary school. I'm just crossing the street right in front of a firehouse. I should theoretically firehouse
Sub?
No, like
No, like an actual
fire
house.
So like fire station, school should be the safest fucking place in the world right now. I'm walking, I'm almost across the street, and all of a sudden, I'm on the hood of a car. I look over, I got hit by a taxi that just came out of nowhere. And like, now granted, he didn't hit me hard, like I was fine. And my first thought was, I'm gonna be fucking late for school. So I just get up and keep walking.
You know for a fact, him as the driver and whoever he was driving in the back seat is like, hurry up, just run the kid over. I'm late for my flight. Let's go.
And he like pulls like over, like he doesn't even commit to the whole turn. Like he's just like half in the intersection, half in 2 lanes. And he just like gets out of the car and he's like, I didn't see you there. And I have headphones on, so like I'm like, what? And I
He
take my
probably
headphone
thought
out,
you
and
were
he goes,
deaf.
I didn't see you there. I'm sorry. I was like, okay. And I just kept walking.
You know that was the weirdest interaction for him. He just hit a
100%.
kid, and he's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't see you there." Okay, and just walks off. What the fuck was
I was
that?
gonna be late for school, man. That's
You
all
know
I'm
that
worried
guy
about.
still tells that story to this day. It's probably I just
I
remember
still tell that story to this
12,
day.
15 years ago, I hit a kid on his way to school, and he just walked away as if nothing
God damn
happened.
it. It has been like 12 to 15.
Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
I think
Yeah.
the weirdest
Plus
thing I've ever.
2012?
I think the weirdest thing or
Special
scariest thing that I ever saw on my way to work is I almost got attacked by a pack of coyotes.
Hell yeah, I've been there.
Were you
29
walking
Palms.
around with
Uh,
a fucking steak in your back pocket?
Nope, I was just walking to work
Well, okay.
at 3 a.m.
Why were you walking at 3 a.m.?
because we opened at 4.
Jesus Christ.
I had to
You
walk
better
to
get
work.
some hazard pay for that shit. Could you imagine calling out of work that day? Like, hey, I can't come in. I'm in the hospital. What happened? Oh, I was attacked by coyotes. Okay, all right. We'll see you at your shift.
Fun fact, in 29 Palms, that happened to me too, because I worked, at the casino.
Mhm.
And when me and my ex lived together, when we first moved there, we didn't have 2 cars. So sometimes I would walk home at 2 a.m. And that stretch on the road, well, she'd fall asleep, and then there ain't no waking her up. You know that. With
All right,
no
we gotta-
context. I'm not explaining it. I'm not explaining
We gotta
it.
give
No,
context,
I'm not,
man.
I'm not explaining it. I'm not explaining it yet. That's for next episode.
Oh God.
But I'd walk, that stretch of road. I don't remember what was that fucking road called?
I don't remember the fucking street. I just
I don't-
remember it was a road that was paved
no
in the
headlights.
desert. No.
And no
I
headlights.
do
not a
remember there
single
was
one.
like a Native American burial ground right there, though.
There was, and it was the
Yeah.
scariest shit to walk at 2 a.m. in the morning. But a lot of times when we had extra food when we closed, we'd like bottle it up, and someone would take it home.
Bottle it
we'd-
up?
or-
Who the
we'd
fuck
put it-
bottles up food? Hey, you want some lasagna? And just shoving it in the. Hey, babe, I brought lasagna home.
I'm fucking tired. I'm sorry. We package it up. We would package it up.
Hey, you want a burger? All right.
We had to put it in a
Just
blender
like
to make it fit.
ketchup bottle. Come on. Sticking a knife in there. No,
You
we
just
we
get
put
like
it in,
one pickle out. You're like, son of a bitch, I want the whole burger.
Not even hamburger, man. No, we put it in like fucking containers.
Yeah.
We'd take it home. Well, I walked home sometime, And there was one
With
time
food?
I was walking with a bag of food, and all of a sudden I hear these footsteps, and I look to my right, and granted there was like a shitty ass barbed wire fence separating me from.
Bruh, in 29
But a
Palms,
pack
all the
of-
barbed wire fences are just down. They're all on the ground.
100%.
They serve
and
no purpose.
There was just 4 coyotes looking at me, and I was like, man, I'm about to get jumped by a pack of coyotes for some rice and beans. But
Coyotes?
here's the thing. I did not think to ditch the food. I was like, I really
No.
want to keep these rice and beans.
I'm gonna fuck these rice and beans up when I get home.
I'm gonna fuck
I
up
got-
some
I had like
Bro,
coyotes
rice
for
beans,
some rice and
queso,
beans.
I had all this shit, and I was like,
All right,
I ain't
This
losing to
is
some fucking
completely-
coyotes.
this is completely off topic, but I'm sorry, Alex, but do you like Nightmare Before Christmas?
I do.
Yeah?
I'm not trying to keep trying. It's the only mug I had cleaned in time for the fucking.
Well, I'm not
podcast.
talking about just the mug. I'm
Oh,
talking about your
talking about all
fucking
that shit
shrine
behind you.
behind
Yeah.
you.
Fair enough. Yes, I was very much obsessed with Jack Skellington as a kid.
I think a
haven't
lot
necessarily
of
outgrown
yeah. Well, I think
Like,
honestly,
it's
as
a much
a
more
lot of
manageable
kids
one.
when you're kids, you like them a lot. Teenagers and
it.
stuff. 'cause
I've
it was
since shifted
edgy.
to like.
It was cool and
I didn't even like it because it was edgy. I just liked it because he was a fucking skeleton, and I didn't know what the word edgy meant. So maybe it was edgy, but at the time, it was not meant for edge. It was meant because I like Jack Skellington, and that was that.
that's a good
But
album,
it
by
is-
the way. The Razor's Edge by AC/DC.
That's fair. I do have like a piece of the egg.
Fair
from
enough.
My cousin that got me for my birthday. That's like an original piece of the.
It's so
The-
far in the back, it's out of focus for me.
Yeah,
so
it
just
is,
look like you're.
but
I mean, I got no room to talk. I got my daughter's clothes, her piggy bank, and
then a castle. I don't got anything. I got
Look,
I got
I've
Elfo.
hi, I'm Elfo.
Hi,
I got Elfo. I literally just have Elfo.
Look,
Where did you get a pop figure of Elfo? I
Target?
go in, dude. I go into Target, Walmart. There's a special comic book and pop figure store in the mall that's huge. Has every pop figure you could think of. I've
Oh.
never seen a fucking Elfo one.
Do you want me to grab him?
yeah, grab his ass. I want to see.
Oh God, you're revealing the room though.
It's fine.
It's laundry
Now
day.
they
Leave
all
him alone.
know.
Oh my
It's
god.
Elfo.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
He literally has a little knife too.
Oh my
love
god. Yes. So I have a hot take on that show. Season 1, funny as
Fire.
hell. I was hooked.
Loved
Season
it.
2 was
Eh.
good. It was all right.
I don't even think I
Season
watched
3
season 3.
Season 3, I got like 4 episodes in. I'm like, this
Oh,
is boring
Hunter
and
died.
dumb.
My
No, it
camera.
says actual audio recording. So. Oh no, he went into the shadow realm. I cast
Episode is so
banishment.
scuffed already. I cast banishment. He failed to save. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I just keep looking over here at fucking Mothman's dummy
You need to
cheese.
stop. He's gonna get a restraining order against your ass. You think that's why, like in Point Pleasant and everything, people walk around with the "I Heart Mothman"? It's not because like he's a local
I
cryptid
can't-
and
I
is
can't turn
super.
the camera
Because
back
he's
on.
thick as hell.
Is because he's so thick and they just want to bury that face in their
Alright,
cheeks.
First, like, because you know we're opening up our social medias and stuff for the podcast. We're getting the ball rolling finally. First group photo we ever post has
Is
to
in
be
Mothman?
a road trip to this museum,
And we have to take it from
and we
behind.
just take a picture of Mothman with his dummy.
Well, the museum is its own thing.
Mm.
That is in the town center.
Even
Just-
better, even
right
better.
next to like
No,
City
even
Hall,
better.
dude. It's so funny because you can go to it and then 5 steps away you can go file a restraining order.
I want a Finding Nemo picture of me just boom, full hand palm on the cheek.
There we go.
Hunter is alive and well.
I'm
He has
alive.
left the
we had
shadow
to
realm.
we had to travel to Mount Doom to get his ass.
Had to throw a ring into the fires of Mordor.
Oh god.
They have to go
so
on a
you want to
quest.
know my highlight of the week?
What's your
Let's hear
highlight
it.
of the week, Ted?
I got 2 pounds of snow crab for $20
Jesus fuck,
Oh,
how?
wow.
at Sam's Club, my guy. It's not fresh, obviously. It's frozen, but
But
2
still.
pounds for $20. It wasn't a bad deal. That's how you can
$10
tell
a-
I'm
I
a
was gonna
dad. I go to work and come home is like,
No, that's how
"Yeah,
you
I had
just
a
tell
really
you're a
good
fucking
shopping deal."
adult. I fuck that. Like I do that too. If I get a good deal, I'm like, man,
That's a good deal. I take that deal.
damn good
Would
deal.
you take?
Son
Would you
of a
take
bitch,
that
I'm
deal?
in.
I take that deal. That's a damn good deal.
But yeah,
So-
that's pretty much it for me. So, what do you
So
got? What do you
I-
got planned for us today, Alex?
All right. So I've got a topic that we're all very passionate about, and I think it's going to be a multi-stage conversation. I'm talking zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
I
So-
already have a question.
But nothing specific about it. It could be
No.
anything about it.
Yeah,
I already have a
well,
question.
I have a situation. You know, one of our famous situations.
Mhm.
Okay.
Of this one's kind of a simpler one to kind of ease people into it. So we're talking just run of the mill zombies. We're not doing like fucking what is
Left 4
it?
Dead
World War
tanks.
Z or Left 4 Dead. Like it's just fucking Walking Dead, Night of the Walking Dead or Night. Jesus Christ, Night of the Living Dead. Zombies. Like maybe they could run, but we don't know. In a zombie apocalypse, you get 5 items. One item can be some fucking extravagant, fantasy item or whatever. But only one. The rest have to be like normal items that you're gonna try and survive the zombie apocalypse with as long as
You stole the question right out of my mouth. I already have 2 of my items. I need to
Okay,
think of the other 3.
let's see.
I was gonna say you go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a second.
First thing I'm hitting, a museum.
Okay, that's
Heavy
not an
Knights-
item, that's a location.
Well, because the item's in the museum.
Okay.
The 2 items are in the museum.
Oh my fucking god! First place I'm hitting, Chuck E. Cheese.
Fuck yeah!
I'm taking the museum.
I'm getting
No.
that dolphin that like fucking bounces back and forth with the ball.
Heavy plate armor from medieval times.
You stole my fucking item.
And a
bitch.
fucking great sword or a shield.
So you're just gonna
Like a sword
loot
and
a
shield.
museum?
Yes, a museum with medieval armor.
Okay. I think
I
you
need
saw
to
the
think of
same
the-
TikTok video that I,
I think
saw.
so, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely, if we're going off that one, definitely a bicycle. Like the electric bike I have.
I was like,
The one that falls apart?
Shut up!
dude. On that note, I'm on the phone with Alex the other day, and he's just like, "Yeah, so this, and that. What the fuck?" And I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Hunter's just standing in the middle of the road." I'm like, "What?" And then it goes real quiet for like 5 minutes, and then he gets back on the phone. He's like, "This guy," and I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "He's gonna be late for work." And I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "His fucking seat fell off the bike." And I'm like, "And you just drove off? You didn't stop to help
He
him?"
was already outside of work. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. He was like him work. There was nothing I could do to help him. I have
so
a dinky
funny.
little clown car. I already don't fit in the car myself.
On that note,
You know
I
what does
literally-
fit in that car?
My dick.
A packet of hot dogs.
On that note of like having to help, I literally had to
Oh,
balance on the bike because I'm missing one of the pedals that I haven't put back on yet.
Are you just letting this fucking thing fall apart?
100%.
Like you're
I'm
just like,
trying to
oh,
fix
pedal
it."
came off. I'm good. I'll find a a wrench
I
to
have
put it on
spent-
in 3
I
weeks.
have-
It's fine.
I have spent over like $100 trying to fix this fucking bike.
My poor
I can't-
parents. My parents get an update like every other week of just like this thing happened, and they're like, "Nice."
Nice. God damn it.
Why are you like this, Hunter?
I don't know. Why am I like that? Yeah, that's a great question.
Oh dear God.
Oh.
Anyway,
What-
back to the zombie apocalypse. Hunter shows. So far you have a knight armor, like fucking Jesus Christ, I cannot talk today.
Full plate.
armor. You have a
A
great
sword
sword.
and shield.
I
Now
have
you're gonna
to
take a shield.
Yeah.
I have
And a
I
fight
have something to
that
say
falls
and a
about
fight.
I have
Fuck
something to
you.
say about the fucking sword though.
Okay.
Do you not realize how heavy a great sword is?
I would
That's why
take like
I
a
train.
long sword.
That's
I
fair.
was
long
gonna
sword-
say
especially with a shield.
you're
a
gonna
long
wear
sword would be
yourself
better.
out after like 3 swings, and then the horde's just gonna be like.
Well, okay, so hold on. We'll break this down real quick. The plate armor is probably one of the strongest choices you can make. And I saw this TikTok video. I'll have to find it and like figure out how to like credit them. But they made a very good point. No zombie is biting through chainmail. You cannot physically bite through chainmail. Or
You know-
plate
you-
armor for that matter.
You know who
Do you
could?
know that? No,
Who?
no,
You
no.
know-
Hold on.
you know-
Hold on.
You know who
you know
could
that-
bite through chainmail or
Who?
plate armor? That old Russian guy that ate a plane on the Guinness Book of World Records.
Okay, well, that's one zombie. Though you kill
Hold
him
on.
and then you're
And
fine.
that's
Hold
your
on.
arch
When
nemesis.
you said no one's biting through chainmail, why did I get that? Like, you know when you bite tinfoil or like accidentally bite your spoon? That feeling, I was like, ah.
when you
But-
get a burrito from Chipotle and you don't take
But
the
here's
fucking-
but here's the thing about the armor, like even so, like armor and the sword and stuff are very good choices in my opinion, because though you may not know how to do it now, something like blacksmithing is very universal to pick back up.
Oh,
during
yeah.
Well,
apocalypse.
and-
like people
well,
that pick, like
that's the
a
plot
gun.
of weapons in like Dying Light, the video game.
Mhm.
They make axes out of stop signs and
Yeah.
gears.
Well,
and
that's
stuff.
like that's
So,
like that goes back to even something as early as like Dead Rising.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
look at games like Lethal Company. You can just pick up the stop sign and beat the shit out of somebody with it.
fair. But
Oh,
like,
man.
even if you get swarmed, now eventually, I think that you know if you do get fucked into a swarm, like you're dead either
screwed.
way.
Yeah.
Like because they're gonna be.
I was
ripping
gonna
and tearing
say
you out.
you're gonna need to work out a lot because
Mhm.
chainmail
It's
and
not actually
plate
that
armor
heavy.
is heavy. Together, that
I
is
mean,
heavy.
Plate mail, yes. Chain mail, no. And like the odds of having full plate is not very high. But
Okay.
you can look up videos, and this was their point of people just running in plate armor. It's not like
Yeah.
Granted, it
look
does
at those
take
guys
some
that do
weight.
the that I don't know what it's called, but where they dress up in full plate and
LARPing?
chainmail. No.
No.
Not LARPing. Oh, you cut off my arm. No, I'm talking like where they dress up in the full suit of armor,
Mhm.
have axes and fucking swords, and they just
Oh,
beat
fuck.
the piss out of each other in a ring. That's all they do. I don't know what the sport's called, but that's basically all that it is.
I know what
It
you're
sounds
talking
like LARPing.
You know, hot take, complete ADHD moment. I think they should bring back Coliseums.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Let him
No,
cook.
no.
Hold on.
He has a point.
Look,
How are we going to choose who fights in the Coliseums?
well, okay.
Prisoners.
So here's another hot take though. We never got rid of Coliseums. We just reskinned them. Like, look at UFC. We watch people beat the shit out of each other on a daily basis,
Not
and
the
people go
reskin.
fucking wild. Why not just bring back lions fucking attacking people and shit? Like,
Because
what?
okay, so here's the difference
Okay.
on if we're gonna
Death,
have
obviously.
like a yeah, they're fighting to the death. But if you're wanting to take like the moral route, like oh, let's put pedos and stuff in all that, no one's gonna
don't
want to
like
go
the
to
way
a
you said that word.
coliseum. No one's gonna want to go to a coliseum and watch a bunch of chomos kill each other and then be like, yeah, yeah, he won. No one's gonna want to cheer that shit on. That's just no. But then you have professionals fighting, and then when the guy actually dies, you're like, oh shit, that's rough for his family, and he's made a career out of this, and this is bad. Like, no, it doesn't work in today's social hierarchy kind of thing. It just doesn't work.
That's fair. I just think it'd be fun to watch.
You just wanna
Horrifying
watch
to
murder.
watch.
You can
No,
go
I
on
don't
the
wanna
live
watch
leaks.
it.
I mean,
No, hold on. Let me recant this statement because now I realize how bad that sounds. That's not what I meant.
Oh shit.
You know what?
I get what you mean.
Forget I said the whole thing.
Full send it. Who cares? Hunter, what's your last one? What's your last
the
one?
outrageous thing that
I'm
you're
trying
taking?
to think.
This is like a fantasy thing, like so because you already chose
Outrageous?
four. Like you chose 4 things. Keep in mind though, like if you pick like a gun or something, you have limited ammo and shit.
Mhm.
An atom bomb. If I go down, everything's coming down with me.
We are officially on a fucking NSA watch list now.
Thank you,
God
dude.
damn.
Appreciate
Thanks,
that.
man. Great. I'm gonna get a call from the FBI.
We
and be
stopped
like,
the podcast. Atom bomb, huh?
So, speaking of atom bombs. No, I'm not gonna dive into that.
Don't.
No,
I
because
see that face.
here's the
We
thing,
already
let me-
went too far with the Coliseums.
Let me-
That was my bad.
let
We
me-
don't need to go into the atom bomb.
Let
I'll
me
take
explain my
that.
reasoning. Let me explain my reasoning.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
The pause, the suspense is killing me, my friend. Go ahead.
If we're in a zombie apocalypse already, everything's fucked.
Yeah.
Everyone's already out for themselves.
So what you're saying is you don't give a fuck
Hunter.
about collateral damage.
Hunter, I have a very important question for you, and,
Yes.
and I think I already know the answer for this, but
Oh god.
Yes.
you are the motherfucker that dropped the nuke on Megaton, aren't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fallout.
Fallout 3. So the
Never
town
played
is
it.
made in a crater where a nuclear bomb landed but never detonated. And there's a mission when you first get into this town is you can either defuse it and
Or
leave
set
all
it
the
off.
people happy, or help some rich asshole get rid of this eyesore from his balcony by setting off the nuke and killing everyone in there. And if you have any ounce of empathy, you don't set off the nuke, you disarm it.
I was gonna ask a question, but then it just implicates me.
He's set off.
He's
the
the
nuke.
one that, yeah, he
he's the
sets
one.
off the nuke, 100%.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. So
How much does
I
it
So
got-
atom bomb.
I got
How
a
much
couple
does
for
it
mine.
pay?
If I remember, it's like 15,000 caps or something like that. It's ridiculous head start when you're trying to buy stuff in the game, but yeah, no, yeah.
That or a bunch of smooth skins?
What's funny is the lady that runs the store, she's the only survivor, and you turn her into a ghoul by doing that. So there's no more smooth skins.
It's a small price to pay
Oh
for
my
salvation.
God. All bathe in Adam's glorious light.
Oh, wait, true to Kaiser.
Oh, wait, true to
Who
Kaiser.
the guys are.
So my ridiculous, like, crazy thing,
I'm still getting over the fact that his is an atom bomb.
I'd pick the Killdozer.
Killdozer.
Killdozer. You
Killdozer?
remember that? The guy that it's a whole thing, a whole topic that's like an hour and a half to explain every detail. But he basically took a bulldozer and put, I think it was like 3 to 5 inch thick steel plates all around.
yes, I do
Oh my
and
remember
just
that.
went through a
God.
rampage throughout
Yes,
the city.
I do remember
Okay.
Killdozer.
I would have that as my crazy fantasy thing.
For
Interesting.
anyone who can see the photos, I'm just gonna. That's what he's referencing.
Yeah. I remember.
That's
I remember
horrifying.
the news article for that. There was like
Yeah.
wasn't there like a 2-day standoff or something with it?
No, it wasn't an afternoon because what it was
No,
is he was
I'm
taking out
fucking
a
retarded.
department store or whatever, and there was a basement to this department store that he didn't see on the blueprints, and he got stuck. And
Oh,
it just
yeah,
all
yeah.
went from there. I would think like the rest of mine would be probably like a sword.
So here's the problem with the Killdozer though. You're eventually gonna run out of gas.
Well, yeah. That's why you use it sparingly. And then I would use it to block a door or wall or make it into a wall of an encampment or
Although
something.
that is a great place to sleep.
Exactly. Not really. Have you been in a bulldozer before?
That or
There's not a
sleeping
lot
out in
of
the
room.
open.
There's not a lot of room in there.
That or sleeping out in the
I
open.
just thought of the perfect one. So
I'd have like a first aid kit, sleeping stuff, and the hottest commodity, a can opener.
Good choice.
A Swiss Army knife, if you will.
I can do that with
or
my
not
sword.
a Swiss Army knife, a Leatherman, the pliers
So-
that have all the good stuff on it.
I just thought of another good runner-up for one of the like fantasy things, which is one of those trains in the movies that are like heavily armored, have like 6 cars and all that shit, like that, like the president is on in like a time of
Snowpiercer?
doomsday. Yeah, that would be, because then like you have a place to sleep, you're always on the move,
But
and you have
again,
heavily armor. Run
you're
out of
gonna
gas.
eventually run out of fuel. Unless you steal a coal train.
Then
which
then you just have to
It's
find
essentially
coal.
what the game, what is it called?
Don't say
Metro
Choo Choo
is
Charles.
based off of.
Oh, okay.
No. What the fuck? What's
What is
that?
Metro?
Oh,
Why
is
the
that
Metro?
one where you armor up a
Yeah.
train and there's like a
Yeah.
spider train chasing you? Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Is Metro actually a good game? I've never gotten into that.
I will say, Metro 1, difficult as it is, it's fun, it's good, great story. Metro Last Light was really good, difficult as well, but really fun. Metro Exodus is an open world game instead of it being linear. Super good, story's amazing. The ending actually made me cry, I will say.
You said which one is that? Exodus?
Exodus, yeah.
I'm gonna look into Exodus because I'm not gonna lie, that it's the same problem I have with like the
You got it.
between like Dark Souls. Sorry, I had to think of the game. Dark Souls and like Elden Ring. Like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, great games. Don't get me wrong. Combat super fun if you like challenging. Story, if you look into it, great. Linear as fuck though.
Oh, yeah.
But that's why I like Elden Ring, because like you could you walk out and there's like a boss right in front of you. You walk 20 feet this way, you're in a whole new area.
Yeah.
So
it
like,
is like you each map is open world because you travel
Yeah.
from this place, do all the open world stuff,
Yeah.
and then your train
then
goes
travel
here,
to it.
and then it's a new. It's like that. There is one place you go to that is pretty linear, but the aesthetic and everything about it is actually really fun. So
You know what game I love that's open world with different areas like that, but is still kind of linear? Witcher 3.
Witcher 3 is
Like,
one of the best games ever
You
made.
have like
I wish I could
so
have gotten
many
into it.
so many places. I gotta replay it because I had never finished it. So like you have like White Orchard, and it's like a whole big ass map, and then you go out a gate and you're in this whole new area. You're in like Heidenberg, or I think it's what it's called, the second place. And it's a whole new open world map with tons of quests and monsters and places to find. And then you go into a new place and then a new place. Like it's genuinely like that. I think that's the one of the games that did like open world the best.
Alex, what are your special things?
So I went a different direction with my fantasy item, so I'm gonna save that for last. So mine would be let's see, probably like an axe.
Like a full-blown axe?
Yeah. So like I
Oh,
can chop
okay.
down wood, stuff like that. A knife. flint and steel, a charcoal filter to like purify water. That's 4. So my 5th item would be the fantasy item. The 5th fantasy item. Bear with me here. The Flimsim Defer. From Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball.
Fucking genius.
I will always have food that's edible, and I think it could even produce drinks if I remember correctly from the movie.
No.
Yeah, because it made the island, and there was like the fucking like soda falls or whatever.
Why
Was
are you
there?
like this?
I think so. You know what?
He's not
Give
wrong.
it some thought though. It's
No,
smart
no.
as shit.
He's got a point.
But
I'll
it-
accept
okay.
the why am I like this, but I'm not wrong.
On that same note, I have to say, with your first few items,
Mhm.
you do realize it's a zombie apocalypse,
Mhm.
not a nuclear apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The axe I can use to attack, or craft weapons that can attack. The knife, same
he
thing
can
for
whittle.
close combat. I can whittle. I can make a bow and arrow.
He
the
can make-
flint and steel. I can make fire.
You can also do that with a lighter.
Yeah, but what happens when I run out of fuel?
Yeah, that runs out of fuel.
By the time you run out of fuel on all the plethora of light, I don't know if you've been in a Circle K lately. They have 50 of them sitting on the
Yeah,
counter.
but how do I know how many fucking people are
So,
out there
here's the thing.
stealing Circle K lighters?
If you go off his scenario, though, he said an item, so you'd only get one lighter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can go and get other shit.
But what if you couldn't? Like, what if someone raided everything? Look, I'm going and so we're going off your logic, right? I'm going, taking my 4 items, taking my Flimsim Defer, and I am heading to the nearest boat I can find and finding an island. Whether it's a rowboat, whether it's whatever, I'm finding an island and I'm living there. Zombies get to me, I take them out. I'm eating happy. I'm making items.
It sounds like you're eating the zombies the way you said that.
No, I'm eating good food. Like, meanwhile, you're sitting here scrounging for scraps and shit. I'm eating a cheeseburger. Fresh hot
Cheeseburger.
pizza.
Until you
I'm
overload
gonna
the
kill you
machine.
and take it.
And then it just makes the entire world food. And then
Fair.
I have
Kill you and
food
take it.
forever.
And then
an
everybody
ecosystem.
wins.
And then I create more life that's just food.
Then everybody wins.
Exactly.
I hate you.
You're mad because you didn't think about it.
I'm
He's
mad
out of-
because you found a
he's-
loophole, bitch.
He's out of
Here
line.
we are thinking like he's all a museum, like thinking realistic shit. That still
But that
would
wasn't the
be
point. I said
fantasy to
fantasy.
Yeah, but would still be a fantasy to get. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna pick a cartoon invention.
I forgot. That
He's
was the
out.
point.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Jesus Christ.
Look, man,
Okay.
you're invited. You can come to the island with me. You're part of my
like the
zombie
ocean.
survival.
We're playing State of Decay over here.
I don't like the ocean. Can we?
Do you
pick
want a
somewhere that's
cheeseburger?
not-
I'd like a cheeseburger, please.
Then get the fuck on the boat.
Don't worry.
Only
Don't worry.
only if it comes in a bottle.
Here's the thing: if people try to kill us, I, have our safety
work
net.
on that. Yeah, see, look, like.
With my add
Dude, you
No
have,
one's no one's getting the Flimsim Defer because it's going down with us.
Oh shit.
We lock the Flimson Defer, the atom bomb, inside the killdozer. No one touches it, or they die.
How do we get to food?
Oh, man.
Shit.
Well, I should have thought of that before I hooked up the tripwire.
It's a mini nuke attached to a fucking tripwire.
Oh man. Oh,
What was
that
that
would be a
sound?
good one. The fucking Fat Man from Fallout.
Except there is not enough. Mini nukes are not a reasonable thing to
yeah,
get
it's-
enough of.
Not only that, it's not clearing enough distance logically to not be in that radius.
You get the experimental MIRV attachment. You just need one, and you just aim that bitch up, fire, and run.
And hope to God you're fast enough.
Okay, ties the motherfucker in Helldivers to drop a 500 kg bomb in front of us and say, run.
100% he is.
Yep. I'm just
You're
not
that
at a high
guy,
enough
too.
level to get it. Yeah, what are you
I do it behind us at least.
I've died from more of your shit and George's shit
bugs.
than anyone, than anything.
I just happen to always try to throw a 500 kg bomb when I get hit by a charger, so it drops it right where I'm at.
So here's a question on the whole zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
What zombies do you, if it were to happen right now, what form of media zombie do you think would be the most realistic?
Honestly, I think maybe like The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
There's
No.
only one right answer.
Okay.
The Last of Us.
No, I think you're wrong.
How? That shit's
Here's
real.
what I think is gonna happen. I think it's gonna be like Warm Bodies. You seen that movie?
Oh, is that the one where the guy like comes to life because he
Yeah.
loves the girl? Fuck off. So stupid.
Obviously,
So
I'm joking.
stupid.
I don't know. Here's
I
a
haven't played
taboo
Last of
statement.
Us.
I haven't played The Last of Us, and I don't know enough about it, of how like the zombie apocalypse started, to
The
really comment on
cordyceps.
it.
It's basically a fungus. That's all
Yeah,
it is.
that's I've
And
understood
it's a
that
real
part.
world fungus that turns people into those things. That's all it is. Like a mutated
Isn't it based off like
version
the
of it.
ant one? Well, it
Yeah,
turns
the one
ants
that
if-
takes over ants.
ant
Yeah,
bodies,
it's based
yeah.
off of that.
And spiders.
Just
and that's what the clickers is.
yeah. Yeah. Terrifying.
That's the only zombie I've seen is the clickers, and they're fucking terrifying.
Look, I mean, there's been multiple like reports and news articles and videos of like other kinds of zombie like infections. Like there's an infection that deer can get that basically
Oh
turn them
yeah,
into a
yeah, that
zombie.
one's a trip.
So I
So-
don't think any of them are quite like out of
Here's why I think
Out of the realm of reality
Yeah.
kind of thing.
This
Yeah.
is why I think Walking
Fair
Dead
enough.
though is more important because I haven't seen the full show, so I might be wrong in saying this. So if I am, let me know. I don't believe, unless there's like years of evolution with us, that people are gonna be like Ellie from what I've understand of Last of Us, where they're fucking immune to the disease. No one's gonna be immune to that when this shit breaks out. Everyone's gonna be fucking susceptible.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think I kind of believe the theories of people that if the zombie apocalypse were to ever break out, like you just have to survive for like 3 days.
Oh yeah.
Because
3 days.
because the body decays so rapidly when it's dead that it once like I think it's once 3 days happen like realistically I think it'd be longer than 3 days, but in your area it would be like a week maybe.
Well, not only that,
that the bodies
you
just
could-
would not be able to move.
So here's the thing too. You could do shit like hear me out. This is gonna sound far-fetched in the beginning. But hear me out. You could also try to do shit like the Egyptians did. Like with the scarabs. From what I remember the mummy, I don't remember the movie very well. Like bugs eat
Hold on,
flesh.
I have it on recording now. You admit you've seen the movie.
I
Aha!
don't remember seeing it. You say I've seen it.
How do you give it an example
And
from
how
a
do
movie?
you know what the scarabs are?
Right.
Because I've seen that scene. I've seen that scene for sure.
Okay, continue with what you were gonna say.
There are bugs and vultures that eat flesh.
Mm.
They could help in the decaying process.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless
flies
they
and
turn into
maggots aren't
vultures,
going
like-
anywhere.
Unless they turn into vultures from like 7 days to die, then we're fucked.
Oh god, I would. Just
I've
put
only
a
played that game
gun
a
in
couple
my head.
times and it was just shit.
Hey, no, that's a good game. You just have to get into it.
It's a good game. It just comes to a point where it's just the same shit repeating, repetitive.
Yeah.
I like it. I enjoy the game.
So
I
here's
never got to
here's
the late
another
game, though.
another zombie thing, and this just pertains to like more form of media.
Mhm.
What is your favorite zombie movie?
I have only seen one.
What?
I've only ever seen Zombieland.
What the fuck? That's it. You guys got homework.
Honestly, I think that's my answer though. I really do enjoy Zombieland.
I liked Zombieland just because of I can never remember his fucking name.
Woody
But the
Harrelson.
guy that plays
Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson.
He
Yeah.
makes the whole movie.
Yeah, that me and
Like,
Lindsay
don't
had
get me
that
wrong.
discussion
Like,
the other night.
it's Jesse Eisenberg, right? That's the main
Yeah.
role. Him and Emma Stone are great, but I have the biggest man crush on Woody Harrelson.
The fuck?
I do. I love Woody Harrelson. There's not a single movie that I think he's done bad in.
I don't know what other
I
movies he's
can't,
been
I can't
in.
think of any bad ones.
He's
that
in Now You See Me. He's in Hunger Games. He's in Anger Management.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
in
where he
Hunger
plays
Games?
the
Who is he in Hunger?
transvestite.
Oh, he's
The
Haymitch.
tranny prostitute. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I've never
There's a
seen
lot
Now
of
You See
other
Me.
movies he's been in, but
He's in a bunch of movies. Yeah.
yeah.
I would say my favorite one is either Dawn of the Dead, the
Good one.
Rob Zombie one
Yep.
with Ving Rhames in it and shit, or 28 Weeks Later.
Ooh, that's a good
So-
one too.
As
That's a
far
good
as
one.
Woody Harrelson movies, I have only seen The Hunger Games, The Zombielands, and Venom with him in it.
Oh yeah, he's in Venom.
Oh
too, I
yeah,
forgot.
he was in Venom because
He's
that movie
Carnage.
was so forgettable.
Venom 1 was great, I think.
Venom 1 was great. Venom
I
2
think Venom 2 was lackluster.
It was a
was
big
trash.
disappointment.
That's because they
I-
didn't
and
make
I
it
don't.
rated R.
Yeah, that I don't think, and this kind of goes into what I just said. How I don't think Woody Harrelson can do any wrong. I don't think he was the problem in that movie, nor was
Oh man.
I think
Tom
he was
Hardy,
great as
because
Carnage.
I have a bigger man crush on Tom Hardy. But I just feel it kind of got the Morbius treatment with bad script writing, and they tried to kill Carnage off, which I think was a very bad idea. Because like I think a lot of us fans of, because like I know for me Venom and Carnage are two of my favorite Marvel characters in existence, and so like waiting for years to see a live action fight of those two, and then to just get what we got, it wasn't it. What are you tip
Sorry,
tapping away
I'm,
from
I'm
there?
looking up. So, how you said that Woody Harrelson can do no wrong, kind
Oh
of thing.
boy.
You're trying
On-
to find it.
On June 1st, 1996, Harrelson was arrested in Lee County, Kentucky, after symbolically planting 4 hemp seeds to challenge the state law that did not distinguish between industrial hemp and marijuana.
That is not wrong.
Boom.
That's not wrong. Fighting for what he believes in. I had to listen to I had to listen to the like arrest before I was just like, nope.
I
Not
wanna
wrong.
Say his, and I could be completely talking out of my ass here. I want to say it was his dad or something that was like a hitman for the mob.
Okay, since you're trying to find a loophole here, let me be more clear. His acting can do no wrong.
No. I'm not trying to like
I don't
Hey,
know
for
him
those-
as a person.
besmirch his name. That was one of the other facts that I just thought of. Because I don't know anything really else about him personally. As you see, I had to dive
it
on
up.
the internet to even find something that was like, haha.
All
He
right,
said White Man
well,
Can't Jump?
Yeah,
Yes.
that was one of his first movies, I think.
with
Again, I could be talking out of my ass.
the zombie apocalypse thing. Moving on to another question here. You have 5 people, real life people, past or present, to build your dream zombie team. And I don't do the bullshit of, oh, of course I choose like Ty, he's my best friend. Like I'm talking
Abraham
straight
Lincoln
survival.
Vampire Hunter.
I said real people.
I
He
already
was
have
real.
one.
Abraham Lincoln was a
Abraham
real person.
Lincoln was real, but he was not a vampire hunter.
And then George Washington. They're both very good with axes.
Okay, sure.
And one of them really, really knows how to fight tyranny. That's so
Now,
stupid.
okay, I have a
That was,
question.
that was a dumb joke. I'll see myself.
Yeah, thanks.
Are we assuming that if we choose these people, they're on our side?
Yeah. They're buddy
Even
buddy
if
with
their
you.
personality that wouldn't.
They're buddy buddy. Hunter,
Okay.
I shudder to think what your choice is after the
I
atom
have
bomb.
two.
If you pick John Wayne Gacy,
No. Okay, are you ready?
This episode has gotten so out of hand.
Alright. Science. You have to have something to make you continue advancing or give you some intelligence on the group, because I'm not intelligent.
I'm scared.
Albert Einstein.
Okay. That was
you're
a lot of
sticking with
build
this
up
atom
for
bomb
someone
shit
very
way
safe.
too much. You got a theme going on here.
He's just like Oppenheimer.
And the
Give me
NSA is
Oppenheimer.
listening in. You need to stop it.
I think this is where you guys are gonna kill me.
Oh boy.
We're not gonna do it. The fucking
The fans
CIA
might.
will.
He's a fucked up person in history, but he's a really good fucking fighter. Genghis
Okay.
Khan.
Alright, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Genghis
that one checks
Khan.
out.
Because, incredibly, he was one of the greatest conquerors, and he's, like, a great fighter from what I remember in history. I'm still thinking of the other
There's
three.
so many scuffed avenues I could go down, but I really.
I
don't
started
get in
thinking and I was
trouble.
like, I forgot we're recording. Probably shouldn't.
I'll
pick
tell
those
you my
people.
my really bad one after the recording.
That's for
Um,
like a later date where people can't be like,
That's
"Wow,
for-
we
that's
did
for our
not want this
Patreon.
conversation."
That's for the Patreon.
Harambe.
God damn it.
He's gonna be my mount and my cannon fodder.
Jesus Christ! Why?
Right, wife. Wife mad. Kill wife. Wife gone. Sad. Anyway,
God damn it.
This episode started with such potential. And has
what are you
derailed.
talking about? This is
So
just our
bad.
conversations. This is how we always
And
talk
then
to
it
each
turns
other.
about atom bombs and blowing up
Yeah, and I
megatons.
still tell you off recording that this conversation derailed so badly.
I don't know what you want me to say, man. I'm not. You guys got enough fucking water? God damn. Oh yeah, don't mind me. I'm gonna just drink from my fucking 10-gallon thermos.
I could go bigger.
Jesus, I feel outclassed in my cup.
You are.
Like, the fuck. Let's see. How many do I get?
5.
5. I'm gonna.
Here's the problem. Sorry, not to cut you up. The problem is, like, I feel so stiff because the screen shows me 3 little
Yeah.
boxes. So I don't know if I lean over here if I'm gonna be out of frame or not.
You're out of it.
You're not out of frame. You're just showing your door. Like your door is the
Well,
main
that
focus
I don't
of.
care about. But like, I want to be comfortable. I guess this works.
Yeah. Let's see that collection shrine you got behind you.
Leave my collection shrine alone. I just wanna
I'm
be
gonna
comfortable
scratch George Washington, or not George Washington, Abraham Lincoln. I'm gonna keep George Washington because he can actually fight. I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
Harambe. General Patton. I'm gonna keep him.
Oh my god, I just thought of a
Um,
terrible idea. That one's not a bit. That one's not good. We'll keep that one away.
I love how all our minds are in the same fucking place of, yeah, we're gonna pick these bad people.
Oh,
Now I lost my train of thought and I'm just
Good.
thinking of bad shit again. Who else? I'm gonna need some humor, so probably Bill Burr.
Woody Harrelson.
No, I'm gonna pick Bill Burr.
Okay, I
So
like
he could
Bill
just
Burr,
constantly
but
berate on the
past
fact that
and
I'm not
pres-
doing a good job.
past, present, and future, you're picking Bill Burr. I love Bill Burr.
Yeah, I need humor, and then when I'm
What
not
about
doing a
someone
good
like
job,
Robin Williams?
no, because he's too happy. He's too good, and I
Right.
would feel bad. And,
So here,
but with Bill Burr, if I'm not doing a good enough job as leading this team, he's gonna let me know
or you could go someone who's like gonna.
and make it funny.
I don't know why
Fair
when
enough.
you said humor, I immediately went to Matt Rife. I was like, that's a man that'll tell you fucked up.
I cannot stand that guy. Nothing against
love-
him personally.
I love Matt Rife.
I don't know anything about his personal life and who he is as a person off stage, but his stand-up, can't stand it.
ADHD moment. Speaking of Matt Rife, I saw a motherfucker that looked like the Wish version of Matt Rife in the drive-thru the other day.
I'm sorry.
It was fucking great.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
He turned to show like this side profile. I was like, that's a Wish version of Matt Rife right there.
I don't know where this conversation has gone at this point.
Ah, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
That's a
That's your Albert Einstein for me.
Yeah, yeah. Except mine didn't work on the atom bomb.
I don't see a problem here.
And then probably Mike Tyson. He won't even need a weapon, dude. He just walk up to a zombie, bah, and then its head just explodes.
Or he bite its ear.
He's like, the zombie's not gonna bite me. I'm gonna bite the zombie.
Have you seen the? By the way,
Ty,
I'm
what do I
sorry.
do? This zombie doesn't have any ears. Punch him, Mike. What the fuck?
Speaking of ears and Mike Tyson, have you seen the like? I don't know if it's real or if it's like a joke, but the like meme interview of him like with the guy he bit, and like the
No,
candies.
it's not a bit. That's a real.
That's a real thing. Like the candies.
Vander Holyfield is his name.
How did
Yeah.
it doesn't taste like strawberries? I'm the one that ate your ear. I should know.
He's got a sick sense of humor. I love the guy. He's cool as shit. His documentary is awesome too.
He is unhinged.
I've only seen one video of him other than that, and it's him like going off on the guy.
Let's not talk about
Jake
that
Paul.
one. That's a little.
No,
no. It's
no,
much
no.
worse. That
You gotta
is-
show me that one.
We'll show you later, but
We'll show you,
that
yeah.
one's bad.
That was bad.
Okay. But yeah, that's my dream team. I feel like I touched all the bases. And I gotta clarify, I'm not picking Harambe because he's good at killing. I'm picking Harambe because I can write it.
Him? It's
And he's a
him.
national icon. What are yours, Alex? Hold up, before you do that, I gotta double zen up on a Sunday for the Lord. Now go ahead.
I'd like to end this episode now, please. I don't want to be here anymore. It was a good run. Good run.
Yeah, halfway through episode 2 and we're already calling it quits. It was nice knowing you guys. Please like and subscribe. We're not coming out with anything else.
You know, sitting here, you would have thought that I was thinking about my people, and I just kept getting distracted by all these like left turns we were making.
What's new?
Yeah. I'm taking fuck, what was her name? I kept saying Madame Curie, but that's not the
Madame
name.
Curie?
Yeah, she's the one that made penicillin, right?
I
Or was that
think she
Florence
made penicillin.
Nightingale?
What the fuck?
I don't even know if that's the
Madame
name.
Curie was another one that worked with like nuclear physics and shit.
Who was the one that made penicillin? It was a
I
female.
don't know. I don't
I feel
remember.
like
Here.
I feel like it had something to do with Nightingale. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just talking out my ass.
Alexander Fleming
Jesus Christ.
made
It's not even a
penicillin.
woman. Good job, man.
It was like the leading nurse. There was like a nurse that was like super famous for being incredibly smart. I don't.
She ain't gonna get the credit. It was back in the fucking.
I guess I'll take
30s.
Alexander Fleming. so that I can recreate medicine at some point.
You do know there's more medicine than just penicillin, right?
Yes, but I
There's aspirin, there's Viagra,
I
there's
just need
Viagra?
someone.
Xanax.
I just
Why
need someone
Viagra?
that's gonna make fucking medicine that'll keep me alive, and that seemed like the best choice.
Aspirin will keep you alive. What if you get a migraine that's really bad?
I handle it like an adult. Or
You can't sleep. You're on the run from zombies.
probably shouldn't sleep anyway. Let's see. Who else? This is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
It's not. It's
not easy.
I mean, it's not easy, but it's not that hard. I mean, you're like, I gotta think of this statistically.
I'm min-maxing it
Make it
100%.
literal.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
100%.
Just boof it. Who cares?
So I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking up people because I can't think of anyone off the top of my head. Oh.
Stop googling things.
I looked up the person who found penicillin for you,
We're recording
motherfucker.
on a computer, and you're telling me to not fucking look shit up. Shut up! You shut up!
You shut up. I'm trying to think.
You take that hat and take it off.
Okay. That's what you wanted?
Yeah, now do a little dance for me. Do a little dance. Get down and make a little love. Get
You know
down
what?
tonight. How?
Freddie Mercury. Maybe not actually. I just needed entertainment. He's a great singer.
Yeah, but it's also gonna draw a lot of zombies to you. That
That's
fucking
true. That's true.
angelic voice. You could pick Bob Dylan and try and
Oh.
entertain yourself by deciphering what he's saying.
See, I wish we could choose fantasy.
I'm not gonna.
Is
not
it because you
gonna-
don't know a lot of real people?
Yeah. I didn't pay attention in history.
You know what? Just for the meme, I'm picking The Rock.
I thought
That's
about
not a
The Rock.
meme. That's a good idea.
That
He's spent years play fighting. He has to know how to actually fight. Now, fire a gun? I don't know. But fighting? Yeah, that's like me picking Mike Tyson.
I just feel like when I'm scared, he could be a good hug.
Smith and West, the person who created
Smith
Smith,
and
and
Wesson?
Wessons.
You're gonna bring back to life
Heckler and Koch.
the man that invented, or I don't even think he really invented. I think he just
Dude,
made the company.
The Winchester guy.
That guy actually made it. I don't think Smith and Wesson really made the guns. I know the
Do
company
we know
did,
any
but I don't
famous
think him.
blacksmiths? I'm still stuck on this blacksmith idea.
Nope, because we're not in 1827. Fuck.
I don't know.
Do we know any famous
I give
blacksmith? What about a famous carpenter? I know
I
one.
can look up a famous blacksmith for you.
No. I don't know. I
Okay.
I give up on this.
It was your
I
question.
know. I know. That's the problem.
Ragnar Lothbrok.
Ooh, that's a good one actually, because he was a real guy.
Psycho.
Hippocrates.
Wait. Okay. So I know that show, because I just started watching it. Is based off like a true story or whatever. Is
It embellishes stuff.
yeah, 100%. Is Floki a real person though?
Yeah.
I
Master
want him.
shipmaker.
I want him.
He's a crazy guy.
I fucking love him.
At least in the beginning of the
My
show.
favorite character so far.
I want the.
He mellows out after
Okay.
Ragnar.
Don't
dies.
tell me that. I don't
I
want
want.
that.
I want the.
He's still a good person.
I like that he's like batshit insane, but a good
I
person.
want the guy. I can never remember the fucking philosopher's name, but the one who made the invention to capsize a boat.
Why are you thinking of philosophers? I want Nostradamus on my team.
He's not a
He's
philosopher.
going to tell
sorry,
me
he's an
that the
inventor.
world's going to implode in
The
6
inventor that
years, but it's
basically
not
made
going to
the-
happen.
That made the arm that capsizes boats. He's an inventor from like really ancient times. I
You
gotta
mean
look this up.
Leonardo Da Vinci? Did you mean Da Vinci?
No.
Give me Leonardo Da Vinci.
I knew what
Fuck
I
it.
was saying.
I want a
I want
meme
Fry
pick, but
from
I just don't.
Futurama.
I want a meme pick, but I just don't know who to pick. You know what? Entertainment, Gary Busey. Give me Gary Busey.
Is that the fat
want the
guy about,
zombies
that
to
talks
find
about
you.
lying?
No, that's the guy that they made the deep fake of him. Let's talk about buttered
Archimedes.
sausage. I like buttered sausage. I like to
Archimedes.
kiss him on the mouth.
Oh, Archimedes.
Archimedes.
That's a weapon you can get in Fallout New Vegas.
That's an actual person in history.
Yes, I know.
So Archimedes.
What was the
Albert
King
Einstein.
Leonidas?
Albert Einstein.
From
Sparta.
Sparta.
Mm-hmm. That'd be a good one.
Albert
'Cause they're
Einstein. Genghis Khan.
psychos.
I
Talking
didn't,
about min-maxing, Homeboy's just picking all the guys that could do some serious damage.
I didn't
I
realize
would
how
love
hard
to
that was
be
going to
the
be.
fly on the wall to sit there and watch Albert Einstein try and explain nuclear physics
To Hunter?
to Hunter, let alone
Genghis Khan.
the other people on his team. Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan's just sitting there chowing down on a rack of lamb, and he's like, "So you think of this? What the fuck?"
Who's the guy that
That
created
wasn't-
Imagine,
Anywhere
wait.
near his
Imagine
accent.
giving like a Hun or like Genghis Khan a gun. Not even like an automatic rifle. Just imagine giving him like a Glock.
It would be like that promotional video they came out with for the new Planet of the Apes, where the guys are all sitting there and the monkey like grabs the ape.
Oh,
and
yeah, yeah,
shoots
yeah.
them all. That's what it would be like.
Be horrifying.
Oh yeah, you think he took over the whole the east over there with just swords and horses? Give that man a Glock and see the
Nikola
havoc he can
Tesla.
wreak. Oh, you're just playing with fire. You're gonna put Albert Einstein and Nikola Tesla. The man that bragged to the federal government he was creating a death ray. Are you fucking kidding me?
I
my
can have
God.
that death ray.
You would. With today's technology and both those minds together.
I'm playing
Dear
smart.
God. Homeboy's getting the real life ray gun from
And
zombies.
I don't know his like I don't know if they're like a famous person, but the person who invented like bioengineered crops. That way I have like a bioengineered food source.
I think that was like a whole scientific team. I don't think it was one
The
guy.
US government.
What's the guy that invented peanut butter? I want him. I'm not living in a world without Reese's peanut butter cups, my guy.
All right. Final question.
Okay.
This one I actually can answer. If you had to choose, actually, I'll give you choices rather than like having to choose between being in World War Z zombies.
I've never seen it.
You've played the game, dog. We've
I played
the
like
game
5
together.
minutes of it.
Doesn't matter. You know the concept. Left 4 Dead zombies.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, they're different.
Let him finish the fucking question. Or
I'm trying to think of one more zombie.
I thought you had the question, motherfucker.
I thought I did too. It's been a long week. I'm sorry.
You should be. Why
Or
are you
fuck
like
it.
that?
Or
28 weeks later, zombies.
yeah,
Never
sure.
heard of it.
I was gonna say
They're-
The Last
they're-
of Us.
So the 28 weeks later zombies are essentially the same thing as those other 2 zombies, but instead of biting, they just beat you to death and rip you apart. They don't bite.
So here's the thing. I'm going Left 4 Dead. On the off chance.
Yeah.
On the off chance that I get hit by a fucking tank out of nowhere and it's quick.
I'm picking the
They
28
only-
weeks later because there's no mutation with the Left 4 Dead ones. I'm not getting a smoker, a bloater, or the fat guys or the.
So, yeah, I was gonna say
Although-
he chooses
no,
Left 4
no,
Dead
I
till he
just-
hears the
I
witch
just-
fucking
yeah,
crying in a
I
dark
just heard
hallway.
about this.
Oh.
I just thought about that. I think 28 days later.
Either way, I got Harambe and Mike Tyson. I'm good.
I got Nikola
I can
Tesla.
take them all on.
I got Nikola Tesla and Albert
Could
Einstein.
you imagine all
I
those
have-
goofy fuckers hanging off the killdozer?
Look, man, me and my team are just gonna go to an island with my Flim Sim defer, and we're just gonna live our lives.
I'm gonna have fucking Albert Einstein and Nikola Tesla dismantle my nuke and make more.
Just reverse engineer
Hunter's
it.
gonna
Pretty
come to
much.
my island and be like, I have the
He's
Flim
just gonna
Sim
turn the
defer now.
Empire State Building into the Death Star.
You're gonna come to New York. I give you my home.
Although, wait, Hunter, we make a trade.
You give me food, I
give you
nukes.
Flim Sim defer, and you make more Flim Sim defers.
I'll clear the trade routes for you guys.
There we go. We just
All
take
I
over the
require
world.
is 3 cheeseburgers for me and my team,
I'll make it
and
fast.
one giant pancake.
There
I
you
make
go.
the
But it
Empire.
has
Here's the-
to be a
here's the-
Denny's pancake.
Here's the thing.
I can.
I'm gonna
I
make-
can do it.
I take Ty's idea. Make it into the
Cheeseburger.
make the Empire State Building into a Death Star that is a working Flim Stim defer.
So you have the power to erase life and the power to create life in one
All the
building.
power.
God damn.
Power of the
You know,
sun.
have you? Whiskey Icarus is gonna fly too close to the sun there.
Yes, I am. Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
Dear Lord.
Oh, if you go to level 17, that's where we store the nuclear weapons.
Don't go.
So,
don't go to floor
speaking
18.
of-
Don't go to floor 18. That's just a room full of electricity. You don't need to know about that one.
So, speaking on nuclear weapons, you know it's illegal
Great way to start a conversation.
with a $500 fine to detonate a nuclear weapon or nuclear ordinance within the city limits of LA. That's a
I feel like that
$500
should be. I
fine.
feel like that should be a much more.
I feel like that should be a fucking death penalty.
Yeah, I feel like that needs to be upped a bit. But it is California, so it makes sense, I guess. It's about every other law that
So
they have.
I have
makes
one
as
question
much
as
sense
far
that.
as the zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
Take yourself at like right now, where you are right now.
Okay.
How long do you feasibly, realistically think you can survive?
About 20 minutes.
I give myself a day.
I give
The
myself
second like my daughter or my wife are in danger, done.
I
I'm
give
done.
myself an hour.
Look, I'm not gonna lie to myself. I am very out of shape right now, and I'm running maybe a mile.
Alex, you
I've just
Hold
looked
on.
for that heroic last stand, and seeing my wife and daughter in danger would give me the excuse to go out heroically.
see, Alex, you've played Rainbow Six Siege. You just become Oryx. Use your weight to go through fences and shit.
Have you tried to run through a chain link
as well
fence?
as you think it does.
Have you tried to run through drywall? It's actually really fucking hard.
Look, here's the thing. In all honesty, like if there were a zombie apocalypse that were to happen, this is my final note at least. I think it'd be fun all of like 2, maybe 3 days, if barring all things go well. After
Yeah.
that, you're gonna get super depressed at how the state of the world is, and you're gonna realize like this sucks. And I think
Maybe for you, I like my solitude. I like people
I
leaving me alone.
would
You
I
not
like
have-
not having to go
But you're
over
not left
to
alone.
people's houses.
you're not
But
left
here's-
alone. You have
Here's the
zombies
thing.
hunting
You
your
also
ass.
don't have any of your hobbies to occupy your time either anymore.
No
What are you
D&D.
talking about? My new hobby is just, you know what, I'm gonna go work out and then just beat the shit out of some zombies with Mike Tyson.
No. This isn't just you. This is just you.
Oh.
Like you don't have anyone with
This
you.
isn't
it's
just you.
yourself.
This is just you.
Well,
Shut up.
I mean, my wife and my daughter are pretty entertaining. So, I mean, if we're going on if everything goes well, I'm assuming my wife and
Until-
child don't die in this scenario.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'd be fine.
She doesn't.
I
She doesn't
I
listen
love
to you as it is. but
staying
Lila
at
starts
home
screaming and
just
crying.
hanging out with my wife and kid. Hey,
Damn
well,
it!
then
I
would just
could
go
have
get a
used
workout.
I Am Legend as the other example for
God
the
Those
choice.
aren't
damn it.
zombies.
They were pretty much zombies, weren't they?
Nope, they're vampires.
Are they really?
In the book, they're vampires.
I
They're
did
like a
not know there was a
mutated
book. I'm not
vampire.
gonna lie.
I've never even seen the movie
Movie's really good.
It's very, very good. About 45 minutes, maybe an hour in, you start crying uncontrollably.
because the
And I'll
dog
just
dies.
leave it at that. If you haven't seen these fucking movies, how do you know what goes on in them?
Because I get
Because
shit
he's
spoiled
seen
for
these
me.
fucking movies.
No, I've gotten that shit spoiled for me.
It's an extremely sad part, especially if you're a dog guy.
Yeah, I've seen that scene. He gets trapped in like a hang noose trap. A dog. He gets out, and the dog. They try to run, and the dog gets bit. And he's driving, and the dog's like dying in the seat next to him.
That's not how it does.
Yeah.
No, it
He
dies
has
in the
to-
lab.
He has to
He
kill
has to
it.
he has to put it out of its misery because it turns into one of the vampire dogs in the lab.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
Correct
can we
me.
not end on that fucking depressing ass note? Can we go with another question?
No.
Do you want to
Just
Yeah,
end
well,
the
shit.
recording.
That's just it. It just goes blank screen.
Thank you for being in the
Jesus.
What
Thanks
an
for that.
end.
No, not even an outro. Just
No,
done.
just can we not like end on this depressing note? No. Boop. Done. All right. Who's taking us home?
Well, I brought us in. You wanna
Take me
take us out,
home.
Alex, or
Country
country road?
Hunter, why don't you do it?
You take us out, my guy.
Alrighty, guys, that was the Why Are We Like That podcast. We appreciate you guys listening in. Again, feedback is always appreciated, and we would love to see where we go from here. Thank you.
See you later,
We're
guys.
before we actually head all the way out, we are working on getting these up on Spotify and Apple Music and all that. Right now, we're only on YouTube, so like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Soon we'll have it up on other streaming platforms.
Not the YouTube like and subscribe.
We do have a TikTok. We don't have anything posted yet. Same with Instagram, but we'll get all that going for you guys. So we'd love to hear from you. And yeah, there we go.
I'm waiting for the day that we can actually do an outro without interrupting the outro. Bye, guys.
Yeah.